I don't know what's going on. Bro, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I have like 4 streams open. How do I end them? This is a disaster, Tom. Absolute disaster. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to end these. Oh, okay, I think they're automatically ending. Huh. That's weird. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. Yo, what's good, Aaron? Dude, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here. Dude, it's such a struggle. Nothing wrong would have happened had I not had that notification or that set enabled on my phone where YouTube tells you to take a break. I just turned it off. But it like totally killed everything. But then it said my streams were still active. I think maybe it's just delayed or something. I don't really know. Now I have like 7 streams open on my channel. It's very weird. Very weird. Maybe I can like end it on the computer. I don't know. I was having fun. I feel like I killed the vibe. I guess that's the way it goes, isn't it? In show business. Yo, what's good, y'all? Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing this Wednesday night? Y'all have work off tomorrow? You got Juneteenth? Would you free Diddy if you could? Ooh. Now that is the question I've been waiting for. Would I free Diddy if I could? No. I had to think about it. I'm going to say no, though. That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one. I'm just kidding. That's just a joke. That's just a joke. Yeah, I'm going to prison, man. I guess so. I guess so, brother. What do you think about the new black and white set? Bro, it's good. It's good. It's good, but it's like, it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fucking arts, and we gotta calm down, Pokemon. We gotta calm down. I gotta feel something if I pull something good, you know what I mean? Just feels like it's too much. Would you trade down for a Leonhardt video? Yeah, I want to start at a first edition base set booster box and trade down to a Mew coin for $1. Yeah, I didn't buy Field Miner Top. I got a few mini 10s. I got some Victini boxes and some White Flare binders on Walmart. Just because I don't have any else. I'll rip some for myself, you know. For sure. I might hold on to the binders. Not you, Diddy. It's kind of a random question to see if potential jurors would free Diddy. You're saying that the judge asks the jurors that if they would free Diddy to weed them out? Yeah, that makes sense. that makes sense. Stacking Crown Zenith ETBs at 100 to 120 easy. Yo, what up, Snowy? I'm back. I don't know. Yo, YouTube shut me down. YouTube shut me down. Maybe Anon shut me down, bro. Maybe he shut me down because he knows I want access to that Discord. Shout out Walmart Premium members. Shout out to all my Walmart Premium members. You know what I mean? Absolute warriors. Absolute warriors supporting this this mega conglomeration. How many PC prismatic ETPs do you have? I have 5. Thoughts on XY era? Seems good to me. It's seen a lot of appreciation, that's for damn sure. Pretty wild, huh? The Discord mods got ya? Bro. It's because I'm not a Discord kitten, man. I don't want none of that shit here. What can I say? Only a couple times I've been to Atlanta, I've always go to Zaxby's. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Zaxby's, amazing shit. That's a hot take in this city, I'll tell you that. That's a hot take. Did you go to Chick-fil-A? That's what they say. I'm actually allergic to chicken, believe it or not. Poultry meat. I can't eat poultry meat. I can't eat turkey or chicken, but I can eat eggs. This is a really interesting fun fact about me. Really interesting fun fact. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Fuck you. $60 in ETB on Walmart? I'm just kidding, G. Yeah, man, I know. It's kind of brutal. You know, because it sucks because aren't they like, are they 50 on Target or 55? 60's crazy. And you have to pay for a membership? They're out of their minds, man. That's a top signal if I've ever seen one. That's a top signal for sure. Wahlburgers was fired by Truist Park. Tom, we got to get you help. We got to help you out. We gotta get you away from these chains. We gotta get you to some real good shit. There's some good shit in this city. I've actually never been to Wahlburgers. I've heard it's all right though. Is it hard thinking of new video topics, or do you feel ideas come easily? The answer is either yes or either no. Sometimes it's really easy if there's shit going on, but when there's not stuff going on, it can be pretty hard to think of ideas that are interesting or that you think your audience would be interested in. Because I don't want to talk about something that I'm also not interested in. You know what I mean? I don't know if like it's sustainable for me to post a video every single day right now. I don't know. I might have to start doing like maybe 4 or 5 times a week instead, just because it will make it feel a little bit fresher. And also, I won't lose my damn mind. Can you have them as pets? Who is pets? What are you talking about? The Discord mods? That'd be funny. Thanks for the advice, Chuck. You're welcome. I hope it's been helpful. I'm a new grad. I just refinanced my house to invest in prismatic PCTBs. That's exactly what I've been saying in my videos. You should be selling your house to buy prismatic PCTBs. You should sleep outside. There should not be a single dollar that doesn't go to prismatic PCTBs. I don't think you should be eating. If you're thirsty, you can drink your own spit, but you'll have prismatic PCTBs. You know what I'm saying? So that's more important than anything. So yeah, you don't need a house. Target is 49. Yeah, 60's crazy. Rob Burns, dude, I loved Rob Burns. He was great. He was one of the better content creators in the space. There's no doubt about it. He was pretty funny. I hope he's doing all right. So I was alluding to the O.J. Simpson case. Ooh, how we all kind of figured out he did it, but he was found out guilty by a sympathetic jury because of his skin color. Because of skin color was my, what is that, a protractor? Was your guess? He was found not guilty by a sympathetic jury. I mean, he was, yeah, I don't know. They botched, I watched a few documentaries. Angle. They botched the trial, didn't they? They botched the trial. So it was really frustrating. Chickens. True. Dude, chickens are scary. Y'all ever been around chickens? That shit's crazy, man. Little dinosaurs. Thoughts on Twilight booster box? Seems expensive to me, Hoop. Seems expensive to me. $260? A year old? I don't know. I mean, I could see the box continuing to increase if they don't reprint it, but I just feel like they're going to release more boxes, but maybe they'll get eaten up. I just don't see why that box commands a $260 value right now. It just seems crazy to me. I would not buy it. I'm not buying it. The glove didn't fit. Hey, he tried to put it on. He couldn't put it on. Saw an unlimited shiny Gyarados in my LCS for 109. Didn't buy it. Damn. Came back next day, it was gone. Alec, that's what it goes sometimes, bro. You have 150 chickens? I don't believe you. Are you supplying McDonald's for chicken nuggets? Is that what's happening? That seems insane. 150 chickens? That seems fucking crazy. For sure, enjoy the videos, dude. Appreciate it. Hey, man. Dude, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. It means a lot. I appreciate that. YouTube is mean. No notification. You were streaming again. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to tell YouTube it was my fault so they don't do anything bad to me. I'm going to apologize to them personally. I gotta stay in their good graces. I got a Twilight case from PC before they went out of stock. Easy money. Easy money, bro. Doug, you're killing it. You do own a factory farm. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. How long do you realistically suggest holding SMV mainline sets? It's a big question, Herbs, because it's going to depend on your own personal situation, your own personal financial situation, your own financial goals, your timeline horizon, your own personal sentiment towards the hobby, how you feel about the set. How long do I realistically suggest? You should, if you're buying something, you should be holding it for a minimum of like 2 years, 3 years, minimum, probably 3 years. Just to avoid any volatility, right? And just to exit that print window. Generally, 2 to 5. Generally, the advice. I don't typically buy things that I plan on selling in 3 months. You know what I mean? I mean, not to say that if Evolving Skies is 10K tomorrow, I'd probably sell a box, but you know, I think you get my point. I like live stream. They're chill like this. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to like interact with you guys and like chat a little bit and just chill. It's pretty cool. I appreciate y'all being here. It's fun. You buying any Sun and Moon, like Hidden Fates? I feel like I missed the boat on Sun and Moon, bro. Feels really expensive for me. Not to say it's a bad investment, but I had plenty of opportunities to buy Sun and Moon last year and I didn't. And I really regret it. But it is what it is. I bought other things. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Buying Paladin Fates at market price justified when you can buy 151 or Prismatic for the same price? Well, that's assuming that you have access to all 3 sets. I would buy Paldea before Prismatic at market, personally. I would buy 151 before both. Or, sorry, Paldean. I would buy Paldean at MSRP if I found it. It's a great set. It's a great set. I think it's justified. But you know, it's a younger set. So you just gotta keep that in mind. SME holiday sets are gold and only 2 main sets. Ground Wallet, ICB and top notch. DR at the very top. What's your other set? Would you recommend picking up some Paldean Fates? Sure. Yeah, ETBs are pay the premium on booster bundle display. Ooh. I don't recommend buying the ETBs at $160. That seems fucking wild to me. I have to imagine they're going to release more at some point, but they may just not. I mean, who knows, right? But I'd rather buy the PC ETB, even though it jumped a little bit recently, because the ratio on the ETBs is, when I made the video a few weeks ago, I think it had the highest ratio, meaning the ETB was the regular ETB was the closest in price to the PC ETB. So to me, that just screams value. But now it's like 250, so that ratio probably changed a little bit. But I still think Paldean Fates PC ETBs are a good deal, even at 250. Premium for a booster bundle display? Yeah, it's just going to depend on your price, how long you're willing to hold, how much conviction you have in the set, like what is your reasoning. I think those are questions that you need to ask yourself too. But booster bundle displays typically do well. I never could have predicted Sun and Moon exploding in 2025. Everything is cyclical. You know, you have one era pop off. Money flows in and out of different opportunities, and right now you're probably going to see money flow into other things that aren't Scarlet and Violet, if I had to guess. So to me, it's not a surprise that you know, Sun and Moon is booming this year. Ern, what's up, bro? Love your channel, man. I love your content. I really appreciate your perspective. Missed out on the Final Fantasy Collector Booster Box train, Chuck. I know, man. Bro, I don't know Magic like that. I don't know Magic like that. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin with Magic investing. It seems scary to me. It feels like things either are $1 billion or they just sit at the same price for eternity. I can't make any sense of it. I don't know if I have the brain capacity to do Pokemon and Magic. It seems crazy. But I'm sure you bought some. I'm sure you bought some, and I hope you did. I hope you did. Where's the vintage video? Jungle versus Fossil versus Blackstar promo versus Modern. I don't know, Avon. I don't know. I know more about Modern than I do vintage, so I feel more comfortable talking about it. As far as investability goes, it's a better entry point for the people that watch my channel, including myself personally. So vintage is an area I do want to explore, though, for sure. I want to learn a little bit more before I get on my channel and talk about it to a bunch of people who are looking to me for investment advice. I want to be responsible, you know what I mean? Probably evolved. I sold my booster boxes when I hit 225, but I kept my sleeves. I have few. Don't want to say how many because then I'm an ass for it. Dude, don't ever beat yourself up for taking profit. That's okay. That's okay. There's going to be plenty of opportunities in the future. Just try to roll that into something else. You know what I mean? Or build a home gym. It's okay. People get really worked up. They get so worked up about selling investments. Because you can always hold them longer. They're always going to go up more. It's just like, it's okay. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Did the PE have a stamped promo for Paldea Evolved? Yeah. Would you get something from Sun and Moon or older, or is the entrance too steep? I think a lot of big investors are buying things that are older than Sun and Moon. You know, vintage is a different market with different buyers, and they're only going to get more scarce as time goes on, and the IP is only getting bigger as time goes on. So I know there's plenty of content creators and investors buying XY, Sun and Moon, Black and White, and beyond. So entrance too steep is relative to your own personal financial situation, I think, and what your reasonings are for buying it, and quite frankly, whether or not you have access to even buy some of these boxes. It's pretty hard to do without connections and for a good price. Can't understand Magic in one piece like Pokemon, where I see the set and can tell if it's good or not. That comes with time. That comes with time and exposure and experience. I just don't have those for Magic, or a little bit for One Piece. Did you grab some Black and White product from Walmart Plus tonight? I did. I got some mini tins. I got some White Flare binder boxes, and I got something else, some Victini boxes, and then it just stopped working for me after that, but I was happy with that. Like button? Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chris. Hey, Chuck, I can't decide on whether to pick up a Lost Origin or Chilling Reign booster box or pay the extra for Fusion Strike. Any advice? Logic, hello. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. So you have three options. Pay the premium on Fusion, the clear number 2 winner, or Lost Origin or Chilling. All good options. It's going to depend on what price you get them at, obviously. So if you're buying them locally and you have access to Lost Origin at 90%, 85%, that's a no-brainer. These are things that matter to people, or matter to your location, and a little bit luck too. But that doesn't really answer your question. I would probably pay the extra for Fusion Strike. Number 1 performing set in the last year, clear number 2. If you're holding Sword and Shield, you probably want Fusion Strike. And I think it's a better set than Lost Origin and Chilling Reign, quite frankly. That's my opinion. I feel you, man. People hate talking about selling as if it's not part of the equation to making money. I know. I know. We all struggle with it, though, don't we? We all struggle. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to, especially if you're new to the hobby, right? Like maybe you've been buying for 6 months and you have a little bit of value and you want to sell, but it's like, okay, well, what do I do with those funds? Yeah, I can roll them into something else, but right now it doesn't feel like there's a ton of opportunity without risk. But at the same time, when I look at something like Twilight Masquerade booster boxes at 260, I want to sell that. I want to put that towards Sword and Shield or 151 at retail or something that I think is going to generate a higher ROI. So it really just comes down to your own reasonings for selling. I mean, everybody has a different situation. You know, you might have bills to pay too, quite frankly, and people don't talk about that enough. It's a lot easier to invest in the hobby when you don't have things like that to worry about. So yeah. Shout out to Ern. Everybody go subscribe to him, because if you're an investor watching my channel, you should be watching his channel too. And I really mean that. Yeah, he makes great videos. Great perspective. Looks like since yesterday, Paladin Fates ETBs on TCG jumped up to 200 a piece. Are you serious? You're joking, right? The regular ETB is $200. It is? Oh, the buyout, right? Didn't it get manipulated? Isn't that what people are saying? That's usually what happens, right? Was it a non-TCG's Discord? The buyout Discord? The invisible hand? That's crazy. Yeah, I would not buy that at 200. No shot. I was able to grab both binder case, booster model case ETBs. Was very smooth. Good job, dude. Awesome. That's a great pickup. Lost Origin. Deuce says Lost Origin. To Logic's question. I did trade all my my Prismatic ETB for Sword and Shield boxes before the last leg up. Amazing. 4 Prismatic ETBs for 1 clean minty fusion. 4 Prismatic ETBs for 1 fusion? Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Did you buy them at retail, I'm assuming? Sorry, I got something in my eye. Ugh. Made all my trades in Feb and March. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, Pokemon's going to print a lot of Prismatic. It'll be fine long-term, though. I truly believe that. That's my opinion. But short-term, expect some volatility. Lost Origin seems the better play right now unless you snipe a fusion. Really, you can pay up a little more, just buy a Lost Origin, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think that's a fine play. I think that's a fine purchase. Fusion Strike booster box only, and would the Build and Battle Stadiums be an alright play? I don't know if I'd recommend the Stadiums because that's a pretty niche product. I mean, at that, you might as well just buy an art set. I don't understand the premium on a Build and Battle Stadium. It's not really that cool to display. I'd rather have a booster box. I mean, booster box are king. They're king. The king investment. I don't care what anybody says. Long term, it's just going to be the most reliable. If DR stayed at 250 for 18 months, would you buy then? Ugh. I would consider buying one locally for less. I just don't think it's going to stay at 250 for 18 months, though. Something will happen. In the past year, I have seen Fusion Strike. I haven't seen Fusion Strike in the wild, unlike Lost Origin. Yeah. Seems to be in those collection boxes, they load it up a little bit more with Lost Origin, Astral Silver, less Fusion. Maybe 1, 2 kind. Bro, you deserve it. You're the man. I was happy when I got the 2-pack blisters from PC and they were both Fusion, no Vivid. Yes. Dude, that was sick. Yeah, I have mine over here. A non-Discord gets down with buyouts. Dude, I want to know about this, but I don't want to pay to be in there. I want to interview people and buy out Discords where they're manipulating products. I say manipulating, I just mean creating momentum, really, with buyouts. I want to know more about their process for choosing items. Sorry, my eye is like totally fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I apologize. Do you think most people will open blooming water since they take up so much space? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if people are breaking those down, putting them in a acrylic. I mean, there's the premium. The only premium for blooming waters is just the fact that it's sealed. I mean, the promos aren't really anything. Regular ETB 200, it was a buyout. Yeah. Evening. What's up, Kaizaki? How's it going, bro? Thanks for being here. 55 in ETB. Crazy. My issue is I'm in the UK, so our market is slightly different to yours. Yep. Lost Origin and Chilling seem quite high, and I think Fusion is lower than the US. Yeah, that's true. To be honest, I don't want to comment on, I can't comment confidently on the UK market. I just don't know enough about the market conditions there and what's available. I know Fusion Strike booster boxes were available longer on the Pokemon Center website. So if somebody's in the UK and they have opinions, like, please comment for our boy. I do think Magic, Final Fantasy will take some of the thunder away from Pokemon. Scalper and people that aren't really into the hobby will follow the money. I mean, that's assuming you can get product and scalp it and make money. It doesn't seem like that's really the case. And the same amount of quantity that you can in Pokemon from a scalper's perspective. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be something in every set that they're chasing, right? If they can't do shoes anymore, they're going to do Pokemon. If they can't do Pokemon, they might do Magic. Who knows? It's always something. Compare the top 5 cards of each set, but take out the top card, and that will tell you the truth about each set. I don't agree with that. I think the chase card's really important. Otherwise, Lost Origin would be terrible. I mean, a lot of sets would not be nearly as good, like Twilight Masquerade. I mean, it's not the best set in the world anyway. But I don't think that tells you a lot about the set necessarily. I think the chase cards are extremely important to the longevity and the overall growth. And Digimon, a character named Marcus in Sabers, he punches Digimon. What if Poke Trainers punch Pokemon for fighting? I don't know what that means. What if Poke Trainers punch Pokemon for fighting? Yeah. I guess so. It'd be street beefs, pretty much. Anon's channel is free. I'm not sure about the buyout perspective. Yeah, I know he has a paid membership. I don't want to reach out to him. I don't know anything about that. But I'm sure there's groups of people with pretty serious capital making moves. Earn. It's less exciting than you think and more obvious than it seems. The buyouts, I mean, that Occam's razor, I suppose, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. How much of the buyouts is it like people FOMOing into it that aren't involved in the buyout groups? You know what I mean? Is it like, does that play a role? Because I know it does for like when Sword and Shield gets bought out, and then it kind of trickles around and people like the market reacts, but it doesn't seem like that happens really with things like a Paldean ETB or Journey Together PCTB or something like that. Entire Gold Star PSA 10 set versus equal value of Evolving Skies box in 10 years. I don't know. What is the value of a Gold Star PSA 10 set? I'm not even sure. I mostly pay attention to sealed, Michael, if I'm being honest. Generally speaking, I like sealed, so without knowing much information behind your question, I'm going to choose the booster box option because I believe in the supply and demand mechanic, creating scarcity. That's what it's about, isn't it? That's what it's about. I can't believe this is $200. It's insane. Let's say you own 20 cases of Hidden Fates and all you have to do is buy out 16 boxes, double the price. Isn't that a low risk play? I suppose it is to some extent because you're effectively controlling at least a decent portion of that market share. And you can now set prices potentially. I wouldn't be surprised if prismatic PCTPs get manipulated or bought out, I should say. There aren't that many of them. If somebody just accumulates a shit ton of them, like they can just set whatever price they want. It's kind of interesting. In the UK, currently Lost Origin boxes are around 530, 470. Infusion is 629. Yeah, I expect, like, I mean, this is what we see in the hobby. We see prices for boxes stabilize, especially in a healthier market. And by healthier, I just mean more like organic, I suppose. Not that, I mean, is this market not organic? It's just really hype driven. But yeah, I want to see some stabilization before I like make any huge plays probably. I think Pikachu Gold Star from Delta Species or Crystal is like 5K. That seems crazy. Yeah, sounds about right. What would you buy in Evolving Skies box today? Or like 80, 85% market, something like that. I'd probably pay that. But I already have 2, and that's just a lot of capital for me personally. So it'd have to be a pretty good deal. Will you be at any Collecticons? Michael, I live in Atlanta, so I went to the one last year. I'll go to the one this year, more than likely. And if you see me, I might have some packs. I might give a pack away for every person that says hi to me in the wild. I was thinking about that today. I think that'd be cool. Just like a little thing, you know? Not that I have like a big channel or anything, but it's just like it would be fun to have somebody recognize me and I can give them something. That'd be fun. That's crazy. Well, what do we think? Should we call it there? I feel like we've been going for a little while. Unless anybody has any questions, comments. It's been like an hour and 40 minutes. Record when people open the packs. Dude, yeah, that'd be fun. Personal questions. Alex, all right, go ahead. Go ahead, brother. Hit me with your best. This is what we all want to know. Do you have a family, like a wife and kids? I'm married. Yeah, I have a wife. I do not have kids. How do you manage it all? Fucking hell. How does anybody manage anything? Getting older is hard, isn't it? You have so many responsibilities. How do I manage it? Well, for one, I have to. I have to, so that helps. Yeah, there's a lot of things to worry about, aren't there? Sometimes I don't do a good job. Sometimes I do. Crack a pack for the boys before you go. Ooh, I don't know. I have some things I could open, but I might hold off for now. Logic, you dirty dog. What's your full-time job? Do I want to dox myself? Probably not. I work in tech. I work at a company that everybody here would recognize. I'll say that. I'm an account manager. That's what I do for a living. So I manage, how do I say this without giving away too much information? I manage clients and help grow their business within the product that we offer. That's what I do. And I like it. I like it a lot. It's fun. How does your wife feel about your investments in the shiny cardboard? She could give a fuck. She could give a fuck, but she supports. She doesn't really care about Pokemon. All good. Thoughts on Paldea Evolved? I like Paldea Evolved. I'm a fan. I think it's kind of expensive, but I don't know how it's going to go down. I don't know how it's going to go down. It's I think age is one of its biggest strengths right now. So long term, I think Paldea Evolved will be fine, even at these prices. But yeah, I'm in pre-sales with a big tech company as well. Hell yeah, man! Nice. Congrats if you got the job recently. That's awesome. Thank you for being here, Joel. Thoughts on how Black Bolt and White Flare will do? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good. PCTBs are a no-brainer. The boxes look great. The set is good. I expect them to print the shit out of the set. That's for sure. Do your coworkers or underlings know that you are a Pokemon, or do they know you have a social media channel that's getting some traction as of late? Yeah, I've told a couple of coworkers about it just in passing, just because we're cool. And they're like, oh, sweet. And then they talked about, like, they have some friends who do it full time. And not that that's, like, me, but yeah, I've mentioned it to a few of them. Believe it or not, guys, not a lot of people invest in Pokemon cards in the world. This echo chamber makes you believe that they do, though. It's funny. Date, marry, kill. I like that you said date. Rudy, earn, collects, Nostalgianomics. Oh, man. That's brutal, brother. Earn's like fucking hell. Very awkward. I'm like legitimately thinking about it. That like really threw me off because I'm like, huh, well, Rudy has a lot of money, but I don't know if he'd be super present in my life. Nostalgianomics seems like a nice guy, but I don't know if I see a future with him. I feel like I'd have to marry Earn. I'd probably go on a date with Nostalgianomics and marry Rudy for the money. I feel like that's the play here. I feel like that's the play. What is it? I'd marry Earn, collects, and killed, or not killed. I can't say that. Never mind. Let's move on. There's an Office reference there. I'd marry Earn and kill Nostalgianomics twice. That's the 3-bullet one. Let's move on from this. I'm sorry, Earn. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, Earn is here. He's watching for now. He's probably gone, long gone at this point. After that. I am married, I will say, for the record. For the record. But Earn, I hear he has a lot of Pokemon products, so that's pretty enticing, I suppose. Pretty enticing. I see you in that Tesla, Earn. I know what you got going on. You live in the Bay Area. I know what's going on here. I work at a hospital, and every single time they see me run out of the room with my phone, they know what's going on. PC drop. Bro, you're working in the hospital? We run out. Dude, hell no. Get back in there and get to work, bro. I swear to God, if I have to be in the hospital and Roxy Boxy 69's running out to buy fucking Prismatic at $100 in ETB, I will have no faith in humanity. I'm just kidding. How long have you been married? 2 years. 2 years now. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to my wife. Without her, none of this is possible. None of this is possible. Just because she has like no idea about this world at all. What do you think it was that made your wife fall for you? Oh God, there's so many things, isn't there, Alex? There's so many things. Dashing looks, obviously. Charming. Millionaire. Emotionally available. It's probably the big one. My wife had a never mind, I'm not gonna tell this story. Ernest the best looking of the three. Hey, you said it, Joel. You said it. He's still here. He's still here. You have a chance. Does Celebration need to be worth keeping sealed? Yes. Don't open that. Don't open that. Oh, dude, it's time for kids. Oh. 2 years in, you got this. Never say it's too early, never say it's too late. You don't want to be old man when they're teenagers. What if I told you we don't really want kids? What if I told you that, Alex? What if I told you we're dinked up? Anybody? Anybody on that dink life? Dual income, no kids? I don't know if we want kids. I want a dog. I want a dog. The Pokemon collection is what sealed the deal? Yes. Now that we're in my room, this is where the magic happens. That's what it was. Not when a patient is in the room. Not that crazy. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's too far. That's too far. My bad. Let me hold a booster box. Let you hold a booster box? Hell no, they're mine, bro. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. If you had $500 to spend on Pokemon product, what will you buy? What would you buy? You tell me what you would want to buy, and I'll tell you what I think. I want to know. I want to hear your reasonings for what you want to buy. Most hated Pokemon? Most hated Pokemon? Zubat. I'd say if you think cartoon cardboard is fun, then you have no idea how much fun kids are when they look at you like you're the most important thing in their whole universe. That terrifies me. Knowing that I have to raise them, I have to tell them how to be a good human. I have to do that? That seems crazy. I don't know anything. Guys, I don't know anything. You know what I mean? Debating on getting a Paldean Fates booster box or pick up shiny Gardevoir. You mean an ETB? I get whatever sealed. I get sealed. You went Gen 1 most hated? Yeah, bro. Fuck you. That's right. That's right, brother. I like Pokemon that look like motorcycles. Right? I like those. You just have to know how to dive in. That's not a good plan for me to have kids. I'll tell you that. Diving in and just hoping just seems like a bad recipe when it comes to children. Out of context, that sounds wild. Sorry if you just joined. $500, 151 bundles, Prismatic PCTB. PC, EB, for sure. Yeah, probably. Have you watched It's Always Sunny? Big fan. Yeah, I love the show. Love the show. Unbelievable. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Think I would buy Blister Pack, Unbroken Bonds, 3-pack, maybe a Charmander Sidekick collection. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool. I'm looking to get some old stuff. I think at a Collecticon I might get silly and get like some evolutions. Like a booster box or something. That'd be fun. Ern, selling anything? You still selling stuff that's not Japanese? I want to buy. 500, you can grab a few Sword and Shield ETBs. That's a play I would make. True. I like that. Yeah, they're pretty cheap for what they are. 90, 80 bucks. Do you have any sealed vintage? Not really. No, not at all. I have one pack of Phantom Forces. One loose pack. Do you want to see it? If I meet you at Collecticon, I'll give you a booster box. Remember this moment? Michael, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm supposed to be the one giving away packs if you meet me at Collecticon. You can't give me a box. You'd be flexing on me. That'd be so embarrassing. For another 200, Surging PCTB sealed case is decent for 700 in my opinion. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, the cases are going to be hard to come buy. You know what I mean? They're not really letting you buy cases anymore. What would you spend 500 on? Probably a booster box. Probably like a Billion Stars or Chilling Reign or something like that. Or like 151 at retail. Or Crown Zenith. I like Crown Zenith. For sure. What's up, Chuck? Chuck? Chuck. Good to see you, Chuck. How's it going, brother? I hope you're doing all right. You probably are, because his name is Chuck. You're probably hot and rich, if I had to guess. Chuck McNair. I mean, that's a hot and rich guy name. Yes, sir. Hey. That's what's up. 151 booster bundle just went up. Woo-hoo! Everybody buy them out now. Let me see. Buy them out. $65. $67.99 plus $2.99 shipping. Hey. A non-TCG Discord is going crazy. I guess. That's fun. As an owner of 12, I approve. I approve. I approve this buyout. Any more personal questions? Y'all have any more personal questions for me? Hey guys, y'all want to hear something interesting? I have some news. Nothing is set in stone, but I can share it with you because there's only 20 people here, and I think it'd be fun. Y'all want to hear? It's not like that big of a deal, but it's kind of a big deal. Nobody? Nobody want to know? Please spill the beans. It's not that big of a deal. I think I've hyped it up a little bit. But I might be going on Team Rocket Joey's live next week to chat for an hour or two. So he invited me on. So I think it'll be fun. So y'all should go to that. I think it's going to be on Wednesday. I'm a little nervous. I feel like I'm going, don't do it? Why? What's the problem? What's the problem? Why? What's wrong? Walking into the anti-YouTuber, will you be with or against him? Dude, he's not as bad as you think. He's actually not whack. He just is. He's playing engagement. He's playing engagement. And believe it or not, he actually, in my opinion, I'll speak for myself. I feel like he's a troll, but he has good takes. He actually seems like a pretty nice guy too. Outside of the character, I suppose, because it is somewhat of a character. You got to remember that. But yeah, I'm going on his live next week. I think it'll be really fun. And I missed a ton of messages, so I apologize, guys. Oh well. My glasses prescription, I have like a 325, and I also have a prism in my lens to fix my fucked up eyeball. Crazy, right? His takes are baseless. I think he just speaks from experience and has some genuine concern over new investors FOMOing into really expensive new sets, which is pretty valid. But I do disagree with him that Prismatic will like go to MSRP. I don't know if it will. And I think the set is good, and I don't think it's going to crash. And I think it's just going to be good forever, honestly. But, you know, we're both aligned that like the set will do really well long term. So, you know, there's some stuff there, I guess. Sorry, let me see. Yeah, I mean, he's playing a character for sure to drive engagement, but it's fun and it's good content. And there is a lot of room for creativity in this space. So it's pretty refreshing, actually. Pretty refreshing. I enjoy it. People like Anon and Rudy know what's up? I guess so. I guess so. Do I have any Pokemon I can show you? Like some product I have nearby? Or like Pokemon, like my Pokemon that I've been raising? He wears a golf glove? Yeah, he does. But I think I want to ask him personal questions on his stream. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun because we all want to know, right? We want to know what's going on under the hood. Prismatic will go as low as 75, then after reprint 150. Maybe. Who's to say? I'll watch it. Hell yeah. I just bought a UPC 8.5 near MSRP. Solid. Shout out to Omri. I've seen you in the comment sections. How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are we all doing? It's getting pretty late, yeah? Where do y'all live? Still Canada, Tampa, or are we all over the place? Get him to show that head of hair under the hood so we can all dream all those baldies. Yeah, I know. I know. Take his glasses off. I think he has videos with them off. France Baguette. Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. Florida. What part of Florida? Chicago suburbs. Hey, shout out to the burbs in Chicago. Shout out to the burbs in Chicago. Alabama. Hey, I'm originally from Huntsville. Shout out to Alabama. Just wore out the Walmart drop. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Georgia, same, bro. What's up, Alec? Shout out. Where you at in Georgia? Trading my Umbreon for some Magic Final Fantasy boxes. 1K each. Hey, Ern was talking about that shit. It's crazy, man. Crazy. I can't believe it. Cali. Of course you live in Cali, Chuck. You're a millionaire and you're hot. I bought a sealed case of 151 ATBs today. Hell yeah, dude. What'd you pay? Florida. Dirty South Florida Gators, Botox, and beaches. Oof. Some shivers down my spine, bro. Panama City. I like his content, but do you think he'll get real with you or be a troll? I think he'll be real with me. I think it's fine. He'll probably troll a little bit too, but I think he's a pretty respectful gentleman, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. Melbourne. Yeah. Hey, Jack, you're in Melbourne over there in Australia, yeah? I want to go to Melbourne. That'd be really fucking cool, dude. Shout out to Australia. I went to New Zealand a few years ago. I didn't go to Australia, but man, I did not want to leave. I'll tell you that. Beautiful. Super fun. Chicago burbs near South Africa. That's crazy. You live over there? What's going on? Do you buy any sealed product? I buy a lot of sealed product. That's all this channel is, actually. That's literally all this channel is buying sealed product. So yes, I do. Fun fact about this channel, we only talk about buying sealed product. Far from rich, single dad with 4 kids. Hey man, you're richer than all of us. Rich with love, you know? Off camera, no troll with you. I've been messaging him a bit. He's a pretty nice guy, honestly. It's not that big of a deal. Buford? Hey, I'm in Atlanta, bro. Shout out. Texas? What part of Texas? Are you prepared for 100K subs and all the celebrity that comes with it once you're on there? Don't forget your OG people. First of all, I never forget my OG people. I remember every single name. I remember all messages that individual sent. I really do, actually. I'm kind of a freak. I will never have 100K subs, but that's very nice of you to say. I hope that never happens either, because that would be terrifying. I'm still kind of scared of the numbers, to be honest. It's a lot of perception that I wasn't eased into, you know what I mean? Relative to my experience. New Zealand is on my short list. What? Why? Joey don't have 100K subs. Why the heck would Chuck get 100K? That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm a student going there for that. Very cool. What are you studying? Nice. Nice. My first job was on Spring Street and West Peachtree, right at the MARTA stop. Oh, I thought that was going to say you worked at MARTA. Dude, shout out to the MARTA. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's the that's the Midtown stop, right? Also, don't think you saw my comment. Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. But wanted to say, again, love the channel and content. Dude, thank you. Senpai, appreciate you. I'm a new viewer, but glad I came across your stuff. Really appreciate your outlook, insight on the hobby. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you taking the time to write that out. That means a lot. I'm glad that you find value in it. I hope that I can continue doing that. So thank you. I really appreciate that. Really do. This channel is great. So underrated. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, guys. It's super nice. I find Joey exhausting. To me, if you're 30 years or older, drama and call-out content is exhausting for us adults. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying for sure. I get what you're saying for sure. I try to stay away from drama a little bit. I just don't really have time for that in my life, personally. I also hate confrontation in general. I'm a huge people pleaser. But look, he's found his niche. He owns the niche in the hobby, and good for him. Good for him. And I don't think the basis of what he says is necessarily harmful, so I have no issues with it at all. Not at all. In fact, I agree with a lot of it. Lord of the Rings, yeah. Only property greater than the Pokemons. True. Hot take, Chuck gets to 1 million. Okay, now we're at 1 million. And gives children on the street packs all within a year. I mean, I can just be at 1,000 subs and give you guys packs at Collecticon. We're already doing that. So it's all good. It's all good. Environmental and scientific stuff. That sounds interesting. Environmental science. That's cool. Really cool. Really admirable. I'm in the Austin area. Favorite hobbies outside of Pokemon? Yeah, yes. Hobbies. I play drums. I enjoy music quite a bit. I like playing video games. I enjoy video games. I do. I like movies, TV. I like cooking. I like working out. Recently working out, well, calm down. I enjoy the UFC. What else do I like? I like a lot of things. I kind of bounce around all different types of shit all the time, to be honest. I'm in the Austin area. Shout out. Favorite hobbies. Oh, I just read that. Better stay out of it. And if you're trying to put serious money, you kind of want something else. Yeah, I feel you, man. For sure. I feel you, man. By the way, Analyze, thank you for your support on my channel. I've seen you comment a lot, so I appreciate that. And you have really interesting, good takes too. Do you have a way we can DM you, send things your way? I have an email. I have an email on my channel, PokeChuck at Gmail. I don't have an Instagram or social media. I just don't really know if I want that in my life. It's just one more thing to look at on my phone. You know what I mean? Analyze, you're right with this. Yes. Kind of want something else. Yeah. I think it's a good idea to grab a few single sleeves of Magic to hold on to. I'm not the person to ask for that. I'm really not. You going to card party in Tampa? No, I'm not. It's too far. I'm in Atlanta, bro. If there's one in Atlanta, I would go. I'll do any event in Atlanta. That sounds fun. I'm gonna go to Collecticon. I don't know if there's anything else. New Mario Kart on the Switch 2 is pretty fun. Dude, it's great. It's great. I'm having a good time. It's chill. I just pick it up, play a... I've only played Knockout mode. It's like the Battle Royale version. I like that shit. I like that shit. It's fun. I don't think Joey makes bad content. I also think it's good and in the right place. Just don't like that you kind of need to always read between the lines with it, but I get it, I guess. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But he is pretty like straightforward for the most part. I don't know if he's not like being cryptic. But yeah, there is like some good investment messaging under some of the things that he says, for sure. And also directly in some of his videos. Gotta go to work. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Dude, good luck at work. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate your support. I hope your work goes well. Peace, dog. Top favorite bands? Ooh. Oh man, I'm all over the place. These days I've been listening a lot to like hardcore bands. I've been like really into like metal hardcore type shit. Favorite bands, generally speaking, like of all time, The Strokes, Radiohead. What are some other bands that I can name as my favorite? Nine Inch Nails. LCD Sound System. Just a couple off the top of my head. But I like a lot of music. I like a lot of bands and stuff. Knocked Loose. Chat Pile. Shout out to Chat Pile. UFC W, is Charles getting that lightweight belt or not? No, he's getting fucking knocked out. I'm sorry. Ilya's going to destroy him. On God, on everything. On both of my Evolving Skies boxes, Ilya's not losing to Charles. I'm sorry, bro. No worries. I try to think about things and bounce off others to confront my own biases. Yeah, I think that's all great to do. Always great to do. I actually appreciate when I get feedback, criticism, all that too. I think it's good. That's what it's all about. It's not about being right. It's about having the best information. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks fun. I'm excited for that. It's going to be good. What's your order at the Varsity? Never been to the Varsity. I lived here for 6 years. Have not been. Zelda guy? A little bit. I played Wind Waker. I played a bit of Twilight Princess. I tried Breath of the Wild. It's not for me. I didn't like that I had like 1,000 weapons and they were breaking all the time. So I couldn't get into it. Zelda's not my thing. Rudy is far more cryptic. Yeah, he can be pretty cryptic. But sometimes he's like, this is the last time to buy Obsidian Flames. You know what I mean? You're definitely from Atlanta type-ish. The reprints, Def Hurt, the weekends. Yeah, treat Pokemon investing similar to stocks. Have conviction, don't be emotional. It's the best way to do it. Truly. Saw Metallica in Tampa last weekend. Nice. Friday and Saturday. I took my wife. Friday and Sunday. It was perfect. Oh, dude, sweet. So you got like a date with the wife and then like a sun trip. That sounds awesome. Okay, Moneybags. My favorite band is metalcore. Your favorite band is metalcore? Your favorite genre is metalcore? Band called Miss May I. Second is August Burns Red. You may know them. I don't know either of them. I'll check them out. Sent you an email. Dude, Michael's out here closing deals, bro. What's he doing? Let me check my email. Let's see what's going on. Tool's rate show? I'd love to see Tool. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Let's see what Michael sent to my email. I haven't checked this email yet. Michael, are you for real? That seems like... Are you sure? I have a lot of questions. It seems sketchy. Should I reveal what you emailed or no? Probably not, right? Okay, if you're sure, hey. Mr. I'm gonna give PokeChuck a fucking booster box at Collecticon. Nah, I'm not. Don't worry. It's fine. I'm just messing with you. That seems crazy. Wait, Michael. How about this? I have a question for you. Spill the beans? Michael, what can you tell us about distribution? upcoming schedule? What can we expect? Any nuggets that you can drop? You know what I'm saying? Can you enlighten the chat? Highly recommend Andor and Severance. I need to watch both, Joel. I've heard both are amazing. Get some opinions from your commenters. Yeah, I know, right? There's a video in there somewhere. For sure. Oh, ETB market I find tough to analyze still. Yeah. Booster boxes are a lot more straightforward, for sure. Yeah, I mean, ETBs have seen more growth in the past year. They historically haven't been as popular, but they've had among the highest ROI. In the last year, it's really interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. Any and everything. I'm not on YouTube, so I can't dox myself. Okay, do you own a card shop, Michael? What's the deal? Tell us about yourself, Michael. Michael emailed me. He said, seems like a nice guy. He just said he has distro access with a major distributor and that he can send product at a good price my way, which I'm a little skeptical at these prices, Michael. If I'm being honest, those prices seem like you can only get them if you buy a lot. You know what I mean? He said $100 a booster box, $30 an ETB, etc. That seems too good to be true, Michael. It seems too good to be true. How do you have distro access? I'm very curious. There's not a lot of black and white coming. Okay, bigger accounts are getting more products, so the big YouTubers are saying everything is fine. It's the smaller stores that are getting screwed and getting zero product because there's not enough to go around. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we know there's no booster boxes for black and white. That's not what he said. GameStop is dropping prismatic bundles, 151 Zapdos on June 21st. Team Rocket Mewtwo, Charizard special. That's like public knowledge, right? Or no? Collectors? June 27th. I can share my distro story with you via email. Kind of convoluted. Dude, that whole, it all sounds convoluted. What do we think, guys? Do we believe Michael? Do we believe he has distribution access to a major distribution? I don't want to dox him. Michael, if I Google you, will I find you on LinkedIn? I have your name. Definitely not a set I'd ever FOMO in. I agree. I did buy some product on Walmart, but that was like the first I got. I got a few binders, some mini tins, some Victini boxes. That's about it. Nothing crazy. Yeah, $30 in ETB seems a little sketchy to me. I don't think any major... I don't think Anon or Rudy, they're buying ETBs at $30. That seems not real to me. Especially to just a guy like me. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy. I'm not selling them. I don't have a store. So you're just saying you could get me a $100 booster box and a $30 ETB? Okay, I'll check my email. Michael, you have to understand how I'm skeptical here. You're saying you have distribution access to one of the most recognizable distribution chains. Some proof. Oh shit, he sent a picture of some product with prices, guys. Should I show y'all? Do y'all want to see? It seems legit. I'm trying to decide if it's photoshopped. It doesn't look photoshopped at all. Michael, I'm not saying you're a demon. I just think it's kind of fun. Do y'all want to see? Michael, can I show them what you just sent me? What do we say? I feel like they want to see. Yes? All right, guys, do y'all want to see? Michael, you might be a straight up dog. I don't know. I don't know, Alex. It does seem sketch to me. Don't worry, I'm pretty smart. I think I could sniff it out if I needed to. But so far, so harmless. All right, let me flip my camera. That's what he sent me. Ugh. All right, we have distro, a screenshot, right? It's just a screenshot. So it's not like we have his login info. But here's some prices. Blackpool Elite Trainer Box, $31.25. Why is it crossed out? It just seems weird to me, no? It just seems too good to be true. White Flare Binder, 112 collection? Is that a case or something? Or like a pack of 4? Or 8 or 6? I don't know. Out of stock. On pre-order, $310. What do we think, guys? The top numbers are MSRP? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the ones crossed out? Oh, yeah, I got you. Oh, why are they... Yeah, I got you. I mean, that all makes sense to me. By the way, guys, my phone's at 19% battery. I'm just throwing that out there. This has been fun. On order allocations, yep. What up, Ice? Ice, to catch you up, our boy Michael Lee here sent us a... he's saying that he has distro access to a major distributor, who I won't name, but it's one of the ones that we all know. He's saying that he can get me booster boxes and ETBs for $100 and $31. And he just sent me a screenshot trying to prove that he has distro access. I mean, it looks pretty legit. But again, it's a screenshot. I don't know. It's a screenshot. I would need more proof. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Seems wild. For what set? That was for all of Black and White. There and some other products like the holiday calendar and the Masks of Ogerpon premium collection. Just some like random shit, but mostly Black and White. It's semi-convincing, right? He works for Jazzwares, bro. Shows up on LinkedIn. T-Sork is on this shit. Michael, if you think I'm not going to go down a giant rabbit hole figuring out what you do and who you are, which I mean, I guess you're telling me, but I live for this shit, bro. Is that true? What is Jazzwares? Michael, are we just doxing you right now? I'm so sorry if we are, if you didn't want that. Writing out some more explanation email now. This is pretty interesting. This is heating up. Yo, what up, Ice? Glad to see you live. Dude, thank you, man. I just watched the stream you did on Joey. Congrats on going on there. That's pretty cool. It was a good watch. I didn't watch all of it because it was like 2 hours, but I watched a good chunk of it. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I don't want to dox him. I have no interest in doxing him. I just want to dox him for my own self. You know what I mean? I mean, his fucking name is there. Sorry, Michael. I don't mean to like be annoying. I really don't. I gotta protect myself. You know what I mean? I gotta protect myself. That's all. What do you do at your job, Michael? Product design? What does that mean in the context of you having distro access? You know, Michael Lee's a very common name. Fair enough. He Might have good intentions and be unaware of what he's saying or doing fully. I know what you mean, Analyze. Chad's on your ass, bro. Chad's on your ass. A new game. Yeah. Dude, I gotta be careful. You almost fucking got my ass, bro. You almost got my ass, man. Y'all need to chill. Don't even get me started on this. Don't even get me started. Beefcake? Who you calling Beefcake? I wish I was Beefcake, bro. I'm trying to get my numbers up in the gym. Okay, guys, for context, Michael, he was like super nice. Seems like a nice guy. Right? He was like, hey, Chuck, if I see you at a Collecticon or something, I will give you a booster box. You know, just it seems like just being nice, right? Because I was like, yeah, if y'all see me at Collecticon Atlanta and you want to say hi, I'll give you a pack. Just like whatever. And then he's like, yo, I have distro access at Southern Hobby. If you need Pokemon sealed single slabs, I want to help you grow however I can. I can give you access to booster boxes and ETBs at $100 for a booster box and $30 for an ETB. Let me know if you're interested and we can chat. And then I asked him if I could reveal this. He said yes. And then he sent the screenshot, this screenshot. Sorry, this is an inside joke. Of a bunch of product, which we've seen this before on like Anon, but without the price. I know it sounds suspicious as fuck. Trust me, I'm all of my alarms are going off. But the screenshot is pretty convincing. Again, not a lot of information. I haven't seen it with the prices though, like this. You know, you see on Anons, it's like there, but he never reveals the prices from what I can tell, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. Michael Lee. Pretty interesting. I just don't know why he would reach out to me because I don't have like a shop. I'm not like selling cards or sealed or anything. Sorry, Michael, are you just being a nice guy? You just want to hook me up? You just have access and you want to hook me up? Just seems sketch. I'll do anything for under MSRP, bro. But no, I agree. It seems weird. I'm typing as we speak. All right. Hey. Michael, we're giving you the benefit of the doubt. Very cautiously. Also, my phone battery is at 14%, guys. I apologize. I'm probably going to have to end soon. What's up, Shoddy? What up, Gengar? Good to see you, bro. Welcome. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. You cute hunk of a father figure. Shut your ass up, bro. You're done. The hell out of here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. All right, Michael. My phone's going to die soon, which means I have to stop. Michael Lee is Team Rocket Joey. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Talk to you later. Keep the channel going. Don't chuck yourself. Thank you, Analyze. I appreciate your support, bro. You're the man. You're the man, dude. I appreciate your comments on my channel. You have really good insights. Take it easy, man. Put me on, Chuck. What's the big brain pokey play? I was saying earlier that you should sell your house and not eat any food and not put any other dollars towards anything that's not prismatic BCTBs. And if you're thirsty, you should be drinking your own spit. So I think that's the best play possible. You shouldn't be happy at all. You should only be buying prismatic BCTBs. Travis is doing that. He's already doing that. I mean, sneakerhead guy. Of course he's going to be doing that already. Of course. Hey, Chuck, Paladin Fates guy here. What would you comfortably play for Crown Zenith, Paladin Fates non? Bro, I would not recommend buying Paladin Fates non-ETBs. They're $200. It just seems crazy to me. Even I just can't, bro. I can't recommend that in good conscience. Yo, Ice, thank you for stopping by, bro. I appreciate it. I will stream more in the future for sure. For sure, yeah. You keep grinding too, man. Absolutely. Appreciate you. Crown Zenith, just market, honestly. Just anything. It's just gonna do well. It's just going to do well. It's that simple. It's that simple. The first step is having a house. True, true, true. How do we get you a house? Marry an old lady who's lonely and rich, inherit her house, and then sell that. It'll be worth it when she passes away. At that point, pay a little more for PC, Paladin, Fates, ETB. Exactly. Exactly. For $50 more, I think. It's like a no-brainer. It seems crazy to me to buy the regular. PCTP is a great play. I was talking about that at like 205, 210 a few weeks ago. Didn't buy one. Put some offers out on eBay. Didn't get anything. And here we are. Pretty crazy. Getting them for 140. Are you talking about Paladin? That seems like a decent price. Again, scares me. But yeah. Too much sealed, not possible. Honestly, kind of tempted to trade some out for PSA 10. What is that? BWP Pikachu? Am I dumb? What does that mean? Black, white. What does that mean? I don't know. 15th anniversary. What's up, Go? What up, Matt? What's going on, brother? Welcome. I'm kind of wrapping up here, but it's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Real estate is the way. Get a rental portfolio for long-term residual. I've done it for 20 years. Fair enough. Real estate's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's one of the best ways to build wealth. There's no doubt about it. I own a house. I'm very fortunate. Yeah. Paladin Fate's got the best SIRs and SV era, in my opinion. Dude, Bubble Mew is crazy. Bubble Mew is crazy. Shining Charizard. Best Charizard in the era, and it's Charizard. Gardevoir is amazing. Shiny Gardevoir. Really nice card. Bubble Mew is crazy, though. Yeah, those three cards are really, really good. Really good. Paladin Fates is going to do well long term. For sure. Bitcoin and crypto is the way. Fair enough. I have a little bit of Bitcoin. I do. I've only been alive for 20 years, lol. I've only been alive for 20 plus years. Yeah, most people in this hobby, that tends to be the case, isn't it? Black and white. Yeah. It's a Japanese exclusive Pika. Bro, I just dropped this bag. My chair wheel roller. Now it's tangled. Local vendor has one of them down bad. He wants like 5K. That seems crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't comment on that. Seems cool though. Are you on One Piece at all? I have one OP05 box that I got for $200 in like March of last year. And I just forgot that I owned it, to be honest. And I'm kind of just holding it. Let's hear Michael's story. Yes. I'm old and bored like speculation cards. True. What are you buying right now at these market prices? Saw your CZ video. I just bought Crown Zenith. I just bought an ETB. That's what I'm buying. Maybe not share the deets of my beginnings. Fair. All right, let me proofread it, Michael. Everybody, let's take a look. Gen 5 releases will do well. What's your thoughts? Yes, I think Black Bolt White Flare will do well. What did you spend? $184 after taxes and shipping is what I paid for my Crown Zenith ETB. So a little bit above market, I think, after it's all said and done. I didn't get it locally. There's none local where I'm at. All right, let me read Michael's email. You're okay paying those prices? Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. Crown Zenith. Hang on, Michael. Okay, share the stuff about the distro, but not your personal. I got you. Yeah, I mean, Crown Zenith is like 184 right now. Or it's like 183. I mean, it's gone up. Thank you, Gengar. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you, brother. We'll see you soon. Do you think BCTBs are only worth it for SV era sets? I think they're better for SV era sets. They have the promo, stamp promo. Okay, let me read Michael's email. Picked one up the other day for 170. Hey, that's solid. All right, let me. It's a long paragraph. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay, interesting. Wait, this is kind of. Hang on. What the fuck? During the gaming community. I mean, guys, this is quite a story. He has to supply. When was this, Michael? Can I ask what year it was that you applied to Southern Hobby? I would like to know. Was it like 2024? September of last year? They're hurting sell point. Once I got in, I saw what was available. I just bought everything. Distro literally only cares about the money. So once I was spending, they could care less that I wasn't an LGS. A little tip from PokeNE. Can I reveal this information? If this is even real. Do I have your consent, Michael? Basically everything that's not like the first sentence, right? About like your personal shit. You made videos about it? Oh. Your allocation rocketed to the top. Oh, that's nice, dude. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still very sketched out. What's up, Millie? Do I have collector? I do. I think my username is either PokeChuck or like Chuck My Money or something like that. You don't want to share. Give you a call? You want me to give you a call sometime? That seems wild. Dude, I'm not like selling Pokemon though. Okay, can I share this? Okay, so guys, let me say this without giving too much of his personal information away. It's kind of interesting. So what do we think? Okay, by the way, I have 6% battery. Should I get my phone charger? No other motives? This is interesting, Michael. Okay, so somehow he got a hold of a game store. He took it over, essentially. But it's not really a game store. It's more of a community place that TCGs are played. And during this time, Southern Hobby, the booster boxes were cheaper, right? So they were accepting more applications to people getting distro access. So places that weren't like approved game stores. And so he got it approved, and he was able to see cases of Paldea, Obsidian, Paradox at 80 a box, and he just bought everything. Distribution literally only cares about the money. So once I was spending, they could care less that I wasn't an LGS. Since I had the funding, I went all in on cheap booster boxes. And then he says a little tip from PokeNE. He went all in, 30K on Paradox at the time. That's wild. Because he did this, his allocation rocketed to the top, and now he's in a position where he's receiving more product than some of the larger game stores in metro areas. He lives in a smaller town, I guess. The reason I reached out is because I enjoy your content and want to support those who I feel are primed to take off. Lots of details I want to share so you understand the whole distro Pokemon situation. Please give me a call whenever you want and we can chat, and you can get a better idea of why I want to help. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think, boys? Let me hear it. Sounds good to you? Let me go get my phone charger really quick. I'll be right back. Let me type out your thoughts. I wanna see when I come back what everybody's saying.